make you think that I should calm down, and that I'm overthinking everything about you, and that we're good the way we are. You have the time of your life every single night.
Welcome back to my channel. I'm Cindy and this is Cindy's Little House. In today's video, I'm going to be working on this. We moved this from our office back there to the dining room, and I like how it ended up. I think it looks good, but I have a few tweaks. I've got some of these that I'm going to put over the bottom. Got these at Walmart for $4.98. And I have already cleaned all of this off. I'm just gonna put the stuff that's here on the table in these containers. Then also I got new knobs. These right here. If I can get it out of the bag. Got these. I wanted something just that didn't look just like the kitchen, but was black and simple, and that's what I've got. I think that's gonna look better than the silver. And I do like those, but I don't like those in here, if that makes any sense. So, got my little list here. I need to touch it up on the desk too, because there's some marks from just moving it, you know. But my husband and my son moved it for me, and I really do like it in this section. It is bigger than the piece I had over here before, but it fits perfectly without taking up too much space to me. So hopefully we're gonna go ahead and get it done. So let's get it done.
I'm feeling way too low to start this night, but I wanna get to your bash. Last night you tried to make me angry, yeah, but this time I get you mad. Oh, don't need apology.
So what I'm doing over here, these are the containers that I got at Walmart that I'm going to put what was in the piece of furniture that was here before was housing, and I put that all on the table. I think it was in my last video, and went through and organized all the stacks to figure out what I was going to keep and what I was going to declutter. And so it was on my table all ready for me to put it in these containers, and it all fit pretty good except for some bigger pieces, but they're gonna go in a different place anyway, because it's mostly like picture things, and that's in my closet. Those kind of things are in my closet. So anyway, I have plenty of storage in this desk. It's so nice because I have these storage bins. I have the 6 drawers, and then also I bought some pieces from Ross that have tops on them, so anything can be stored in those.
And believe me, I got some stuff in the office that need to go in those storage bins. So they have already been claimed. But it's a good time for me to go through things. I'm going through some books and things that I had kept that actually weren't even mine. They were my son's. I didn't realize what they were. But anyway, yeah, I'm just getting it done.
Yours shines lighter, lighter than the sunlight. Lighter than the sunlight. You're lighter than the sunlight. Lighter than the sun. You're lighter than the sunlight. Can't get enough of the weekend. I wanna seize the night like I can't let go. Can't get enough of the weekend. Don't wanna ever get lost to the sun. Oh no, we can't get enough of the weekend. We wanna seize the night like we can't let go. Can't get enough of the weekend. Don't wanna ever get lost to the sun. Oh no.
So now I'm just taking the drawer pulls off of these drawers, and one of them I cannot get off. I'll have to get my husband to come and take that one off. But I'm taking the old ones off, and then I'm going to put the new matte black ones on. And actually it turned out really good. I like them because, like I said, I didn't want them to look exactly like the ones in the kitchen, which are round. And these are more squarish, rectangular-ish looking. But anyway, I think they turned out great. And I feel like the silver ones might have been a little too large, and I didn't want the silver. I wanted the black. You know, it's black and white in here in the dining room, so they actually looked really good. And but it did take me a while. And then when I pulled them off, there was paint around the edges of them that came off with it because they were stuck on there pretty hard. So what I decided to do was just leave the new pulls on there and paint with a tiny paintbrush around it, because I know if I just took them off and tried to just paint it and then put them on there, they'd end up sticking. So it's easier to go ahead and just paint around the part I don't want, to show or whatever. And especially since it was small amounts. But I did that touch-up paint, and then the top of the desk needed touch-up paint. And by the way, I want to explain this desk. My dad made this desk for me, and he's really smart, and he has girls that move all the time, right? 3 girls, there's 3 of us. And so when he made this desk, he made it in 4 pieces. Four pieces. The top shelves are one piece, but it does screw in the wall. And the desk part is just one flat piece that goes on top of the two drawer things, and they're separate. I think that's so smart that he did that, and he did that with our other desk also, and my son's desk is the same way. So when you move it, you're not moving an entire heavy, huge piece. You're moving little pieces at a time, right? And I think that was really smart. He did that with a lot of his furniture that he made. So yeah, he was thinking somebody's gonna move and it's gonna be hard to move that. So anyway, I just thought that was an interesting piece of information.
Where did it go? The feeling of thirst, desire to be a rock in my heels. I'm numbers of poison, flows in my veins. Guess I got used to avoiding the pain. I know I must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise. I think I'll let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know I can't make it through. Every night it's the same. I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone now. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know all of my problems. I know. Maybe I need a break. Maybe that's why I fade into this bitter taste. I think I'll let it be.
I lost it all the other day. Been floating with my head down. Don't know if I'm here to stay. Took pride in a fleeting dream. If our kindness ever crossed here, they were twined into little knots. It is possible, I know. It's not too late. Been staring all these days ahead. You all know when the time went. On a steady ground lower, I fumble for the most part. If I kindness ever crossed here, they were twined into little knots. It is possible, I know. It's not too late. If our kindness
Okay, so I went to Ross and I got and I went to Kirkland's. This came from Kirkland's. This is for I hold my books back on here, and this was 30% off of $14.99. And also I got one of these. I like this in green. I got it at Kirkland's. It was $16.99, which I think is outrageous, but it was 30% off. And I got this basket at Ross for $4.99, and the matching big one. What? Yeah, $7.99. It's pretty big too. Then I got two more. I got this one. It has like wood handles, and it was $7.99. And then I got this large one that should fit up. I'm not sure if this can fit in the middle or the top. It was $9.99, which it has the little wood handles too. So that's what I got. And this was 30% off of $7.99. I think that was a good buy. But I went out to my shed and I knew I had purple and green, and I got the purple and green and made a little arrangement. But $7.99, pretty good. It looks good up here, like that. So now I'm going to style the rest of it.
Two heavy hearts is not a lie. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall. And it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I am running for you. I am running for you. I am running for you. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. I'll be your light. Your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light.
I hope you enjoyed my video today of me rearranging my dining room and getting it all designed over there on the desk. And I know I'm going to enjoy having this in here because I've already today, as of today, used my desk the way I needed to use it. So thanks again for coming along, and I'll see you next time.